Hello everyone and welcome back to some more rocket fuggery. In the previous episode we went up to the top of Cerulean. We went to go meet Bill to convince him to take over Porygon duties from Blaine. He said yes on the one condition that we would be an internal spy and keep him in the loop of everything that Team Rocket is doing via the cell phone. I know, totally technologically advanced. I suppose we haven't failed our mission. We also got battered by Blue, or Gary. We could have easily won that if we would have healed. So what I am going to do is drop a bit of cash on some potions. Just so if we get into that situation again, we can live. It seems we have to beat him. I went down and saw Giovanni. Giovanni said, go back up to Bill. So I think we were meant to win this. You know what? This is not even fair. Why though? Do I not just have the right Pokemon? No, it can't be. I just have to train harder. I need to get better, stronger, darn it. Still not good enough. Hey Jake, I was just looking for you. Dude, that was the most badass burglary I have ever seen, no question. Well, you know, it was only a burglary I've ever seen, so you get the idea. Rad. We just kind of dug our way into there and swoop. No more TM for you, old man. Haha. Oh lord, you should have been there, Jake. So, anyway, what have you been up to? Huh? What? You maybe fought the spiky head kid from Mount Moon just now? Dude, what have you been smoking? No, really. Well then, go figure. See, I told you that kid was probably nothing but a wimpy twerp, didn't I? Well, good thing we got that settled, eh? I only wish I could have been there to whoop his ass too. Though, you know? Ronnie, you ain't whooping no one's ass. Anyway, no, enough chit-chat. We probably need to head back to the hideout now. The others should be back there by now. I just stuck around to see if you'd finished with your other mission. You'd finished with your other mission yet? Well, we've sure done ourselves a good dishonest day's work, haven't we, Jake? Archer will have a reason to be proud. Let's get going. Okay, so is he going to take me there? No. Holy mother of Mew! Run, Jake, run! I see the police. Phew. What in Giratina's bloody... The cops! How did they find us? Jeez, Jake, what is going on? How could this happen? I swear I did everything right. Do you think they saw us? Nah, we got away in time, didn't we? Oh man. We have to get back to the hideout right now, Jake. No time for messing about. So it looks like we're heading to the little hideout. Pokelink. We're all healed up. You might want to make your way rather quickly downstairs. There's a slight degree of agitation going on down there. Okay. You guys, you're not going to believe this. The cops are in town. They're up by the old TM collector's house. I swear we barely only got away before they had us in cuffs just now. No kidding, man. What do you think we're all so worked up over? Jeez, what are they going to do? Do you think they're onto us? But they couldn't have seen us. We were real stealth-like. We've got no reason to think it was... They think it was us. Not some other old burglar they have, they? Come on. You can't know if at least one of us didn't slip up and get spotted at some point. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't take a genius of a bystander to spot a crew of rockets running around a house, being robbed, and somehow connect the two, does it? That's enough. Please be quiet all. There should be no reason for alarm. The police have arrived at the scene a lot quicker than they usually do, granted, but there is no reason for them to suspect us in particular just yet. And if they did, well, we've got enough influence in the Kanto Police Department to ensure the repercussions for us will be minimal. No. This is too far, too low impact episode for them to take any definite action. Unless, of course... Hey guys, check it out! It's on the TV! Get over here quick! Hey dude, I can't see. How about you find some other place to watch that isn't right in front of my face? Announcer. And now, in alarming crime-related news, a renowned collector of technical machines was earlier today a victim of a vicious robbery while away from his Cerulean City home. Police arrived at the scene shortly after the incident, but were unable to catch the perpetrators before they made their escape. Our own Northern Kanto reporter Ford regularly reports from the scene. I don't even know what happened. I was just up on my regular hike up in Mount Moon. I came back down and all my hard-earned TMs were gone. And here I'd gone and planned all year to teach these TM dig to some little Sandshrew or Mankey, what have you, and now it's all gone. And then they dug this giant hole right through the wall. I mean, these crooks are digging their way into no good, I say. Ford. Truly an unnerving tale from this poor homeowner. Now, we understand that your daughter was out playing in the vicinity of when the incident took place, and she in fact was witness to some of the actions of the criminals responsible. Now, miss, would you mind explaining to us exactly what you saw? Well, you know, I don't know exactly if it was the same people, but there was this creepy guy who tried to rob me earlier. Truly shocking. Yeah, he was a real funny looking guy. He had green hair and these weird black pajamas. He had me fight him in a Pokemon battle, and after I won, he tried to steal my Pokemon. I wouldn't let him have them, though. He just told me something about being too old and then ran off. I don't know where he went exactly, but I think I saw him with some other guys wearing the same funky outfit. It was really weird. Now, Mr. Officer, I'm led to understand that with the aid of this young lady's description, the Kanto Police Department has gotten a rather good idea of who might be behind the crime. That's correct. The variation of footprints as well as the speed of which the operation was carried out make it clear that the burglary was carried out by a larger group working together. Furthermore, the uniforms described by the witness leave little doubt in our investigators' minds. Team Rocket must be behind the heinous crime. You heard it here first, viewers. Kanto Police Department believes, in other words, that the burglary was an act of organised crime by the notorious anti-government organisation Team Rocket. Positively nerve-wracking. To think that these wretched criminals are currently on the loose roaming the streets, viewers are advised to guard their homes and their Pokemon. Announcer. In the light of this and other reported crimes by this criminal organisation, we reached out to Champion Lance for comment. Okay, straight to the top. It has come to my attention that the Kanto region has recently become victim of several acts of organised crime at the hands of this Team Rocket. You're damn straight. I'm also led to believe that this organisation has perpetrated a number of lesser crimes, primarily around the Celadon area, but that the local police force has had a tendency to turn a blind eye to these misdemeanours. With this burglary, as well as recent reports of similar mischievous behaviour on Mount Moon, and at the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, the Rockets have proven themselves to pose a genuine threat to regional security. All of this is, of course, completely unacceptable. I have therefore decided to initiate a new program to combat organised crime. We will bring the Rockets to justice. We are stationing federal police agents in every major city across the region. These specifically trained, morally intervened forces will actively combat larger criminal operations and will provide victims of crime with a safe avenue in which to report their perpetrators. Furthermore, as of today, each and every identified member of Team Rocket is a wanted criminal. For every Pokemon reported stolen by each member, the bounty on his or her head will increase. These public bounties should help raise awareness among the citizens of Kanto about the region's most notorious criminals. In addition to informing the authorities of their whereabouts, citizens are advised to stay away from especially to avoid assisting in any way these individuals. Businesses such as Pokémon are also encouraged to deny service to wanted criminals in order to prevent undue damage to their reputation. Of course, we equally want to encourage criminals who renounce their past evil doings and become law-abiding citizens again. That is why any Rocket who chooses to hand back a stolen Pokémon to the local police officer will have a bounty on his head reduced in proportion to the strength of the returned Pokémon. Additionally, police officers will hand out rewards to former criminals who have kept a record of good behaviour over longer periods. With these measures, we move confidently in the direction of crime-free Kanto. No lowly thugs should ever be allowed to threaten the security or the well-being of this proud region. That is all. Alright. Bring it on. The regional police force is reportedly working around the clock to implement Lance's new anti-crime program. We'll bring you more news in the progress of it as it arrives. So, do we need to take the pajamas off? That's what I'm hearing. Oh no, they're onto us! I knew these cops meant trouble. Now what are we going to do? Man, I don't want to go to jail. Ronnie, you worthless piece of crap. Now we've got the government on our heels, all because you couldn't keep yourself from robbing every little girl you came across. Yeah, you punk. Why couldn't you just stick to the mission like the rest of us, huh? You always had to be the hothead, didn't you? But, guys, give me a break. How was I supposed to know that the brat was a collector's daughter? I mean, I was just doing exactly what all of you do. Matter of fact, I bet your stinking asses would have done exactly what I did if you had half the chance, you dumb little... Ooh. That's enough, Grunt. Be quiet. Lance, that son of a gramble. Pretending that he hasn't known about our operation for ages already. Ridiculous. Grunts, the day Lance gives a rat-a-tat-ta's ass about Kanto's safety will be the day I die. But he has clearly decided that now is a good time to seem like a do-gooder for the press. What exactly this means for us, I'm going to have to discuss with the boss. The bloody pulp to which you and your family will be beaten should ever reveal any confident information to the police should not be news to you anyway. Besides that, I don't really care whether any one of you get the police on your tail or not. You rob or refrain from robbing as you see fit. And then you personally suffer whatever consequences come from that. I might also add that however morally improbous Lance thinks his special cops are, I've yet to meet a Kanto policeman who is totally immune to bribery. Anywho, the bottom line is, keep doing as you've been told, Grunts. You still get to be a Pokemon gangsters. Just don't be stupid about it, alright? Cool. Well, I won't pretend like my capacity for giving praise to anyone at all was not a little hampered just now, but I'll try my best. Great work on your mission, Jake. You've saved our Porygon supply, and you've done it without even having to expend more resources than we can afford. I'm going to personally commend you to the boss for a job well done. So, it is in good conscience that I trust you with another high-stakes mission. I'll get right down to it. We're involved in smuggling, in a smuggling deal with a certain gym leader down in Vermilion City. Yes, that's right. Given his rather public status, a Kanto veteran from the war, it should come across as no surprise that Surge happens to be a Rocket sympathizer. Anyway, a good lieutenant has managed to get a number of rare Johto Pokemon, smuggled into the SS Anne liner. Okay, cool. That's just about to dock in Vermilion Harbour. He'll be handing them over to us in exchange for some goods that our scientists have synthesized in the lab. That are here in the other room. Go pick them up, and then head to the south of here, through Saffron, to Vermilion City. The Rocket admin we've stationed is a bit of a downer, but you should probably meet up with him just to lend yourself a bit of more credibility when dealing with Surge. Did you get all of that? That's a good lad. Pick up those drugs from our scientists, and off to Vermilion with you. Where are the drugs? Ah, Here we go. The grunt was carrying out the smuggling mission with Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, it took us ages to get it strong enough, but here's the stuff he wanted. Treat it with care now. Steroids. Okay. I mean, he is ripped, I guess. So it turns out Surge is on steroids. You don't need to bribe that guy. Straight down to Saffron. Oh, he's outside. Whoa, Rocket, talk to me. Sorry about kicking out earlier. Very sorry. It's a Pokemon League policy. They would not let us keep our dojo if we didn't comply. Hiya! But perhaps we could make an exception. Perhaps. Listen up. In a house in this city, down south, by the Pokemon Center, there lives an old bald man. He calls himself Mr. Psychic. Hoya! Stupid name. Yes. This man is very bad for our dojo. Yes, very bad. He sits in his house and gives out the TM for Psychic to all and every passerby trainers. Ah, with this move, grr. They knock out all of our fighting type Pokemon in one hit. You, Rocket, go beat up Mr. Psychic. Tell him, Rocket, no more TM Psychic for trainers. If you do this, I will give to you a special reward and my respect. Okay, let's go smash Mr. Rocket Man. Mr. TM Man. Not here. A little bit of a side quest. Hopefully we get like a Hitmonchan? Or Hitmonlee? Wait, don't say a word. You came to beat me up. Oh goodness. But I'm a humble, innocent old man. I wouldn't want any trouble. Here, look, I'll give you my TM. It's very powerful, see? I'll give it to you if you promise not to beat me up. Okay? So we have a choice. Do we want Psychic? No. Ah, I said you would say that. Well, we'll have to do this. It seems I have no choice. Come at me. I'd rather have a good Pokemon than a TM. Free Pokemon. Mr. Mime. 14. Who'd have thought that Team Rocket were utilizing VGC strats and using Regenerator? Let's go, Mandy level 13. Dan level 13 as well. So technically, he's an old man. Be careful on the A button because we could have a Kadabra here. Ouch, ouch. What do you want? Wait, don't say it. Oh, what? You want me to stop giving out TMs? Fine, I'll stop. Jeez, just please don't hurt me. But you can't stop me reporting your assault to the police. Wait, don't say a word. You came to intimidate me some more. What? So, yeah, we had a choice between Psychic and taking that, or whatever this guy gives us. And I swear to God, if it's not... Whoops. If it's not something juicy... How's it going? Oh, you did? Many thanks, Rocket. Come inside my dojo and you will receive your reward. Are we going to get slapped about? As your reward, take one of these prize fighting type Pokemon behind me. Do we want Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee? I like Hitmonchan. Let's carry on with the mission. We did a little cheeky side quest. Route 6. These are usually hidden items. Another rare candy, one step closer to a Gyarados. I think that's free now. And a citrus berry. Some wild Pokemon we can catch. We've already got one of those. We might as well battle these trainers. I don't think we can steal anything off them, but it's worth the battle. Isabelle. Turns out Pidgey. Yeah, we definitely need like a Pikachu or something. Like, what is our answer? Like Dan, I guess? Or our own Pidgey? Let's get Jeff some levels, actually. The Eevee is unfortunately being left behind. Sand attack. Yeah. Focus energy. And then tackle. Gust. That's a lot of damage. If we can hit this tackle and crit. Big. I'd put your hand... You were in your own hands, Jeff. Out to Dan. Water gun. This Slowpoke, I guarantee, will probably stay with us throughout the whole game. It is just so chunky. Spearow. Again, we will switch train. Gets Dan back up to full health as well. She's going to have all flying types, which is going to be a bit annoying. Back to Dan. It's just... We're slowed down by this goddamn Magikarp. Attack fell, doesn't matter. Defense fell, kind of matters. And another defense. Might be worth a swap. Back into Mandy and then back out again. We'll stay in. A Growl. That's attack down. Now we swap. We get a free swap anyway because we're not paying on set. Which is always nice when we're just chilling in the playthrough. It's not like my Luminescent Platinum playthrough. Far-fetched. Can I... Please, God, let me steal this. Please. I want to use this so bad. Chill. Chill. It outspeeds. Okay. Right, fine. Jeez Louise. Back to All Reliable. We might have to rename Dan All Reliable. Look at the damage. He's just so chunky. We might have to put this to sleep. There is literally nothing we can do versus this. Yep, Leah. Fine. I'm doing a yawn. Go to sleep. Into Mandy. Back into Dan. Let me steal this Farfetch'd. I'll drop Pidgey any day of the week for this. Good night. Or do we go straight to Dennis? What could Dennis do? He is a higher level. We could Comet Punch and Pursue. Let's send it to Dennis. I know it's taking EXP away from the Magikarp, but it's fine. We just Pursue. Woke up. It's got knockoff? Damn! Come on. Please. This is Danny Owl, right? Steal a puck. Come on! Far-fetched. Isabelle. Lovely name. Giving me one of the best Pokemon in Kanto. It's not Isabelle, so it's Isaac. Do we have enough juice in the party to win? Yeah, we've got Dan and Dennis. Just realised it's like Dastardly Dan. Like Dennis the Menace. Duo. Okay. When does Dan learn Ice Beam? This 100% has Peck, so I'm not messing around. There you go. Big damage. Right, can I have at least 3 turns? Please. Let's go, Dan. Rattata. Yeah, we're changing. Oh, thank God. Finally, something we could take out. All these, like, little birds. Doing my head in. Get a revenge kill. Hyperfang. Okay. Don't you crit me. This Hitmonchan's strong. Let me go pick up that Farfetch'd as well. Hopefully it's holding a leak. Steal a Pokemon from this trainer? Yeah. Doduo or Rattata? We've got a Rattata, we'll take a Doduo. Jeff. Real Jeff, not a G, not a G, a J. American Jeff. We can get straight past... Hello there, I'm the fishing guru. Oh, you're one of those rockets from the TV, aren't you? Look, I can't have you seen out in public using my rod, but if you do me a favour, just between you and I, of course, I might get you some special treats I fished up for you. What do you say? Yeah, go then. Very good. Now listen, I've got 2 brothers, one in Fuchsia and one on Route 12. I'm the fishing guru, see? Those twats don't have half the experience in the fishing game as I do. What do I see in the ponds and the lakes around Kanto? Young, attractive trainers fishing about with my brother's rods. I can't believe it. Why? Are they somehow better than mine? How could it possibly be? I want you to go spy on them. For me, Rocket, do you understand? I want you to go to the bottom of what's so special about those rods and report it to me. Pry their information from their dead hands if you have to. Go on, do this, and I promise I will reward you handsomely. Okay. A very lonely grunt walking around Vermilion City by himself? I take it you're the one they sent you to help me with the smuggling deal. Well, did you bring the goods? Fine. Move over. What a meaningless thing to plant a tree right in front of the entrance to a gym. Well, you coming? Yo, Rocket. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I've never seen you enter this gym at all, right? All I know that Surge gives away my paycheck at the end of every month, and I don't question nothing else. Here we go. Oh, Lieutenant Surge, you're so strong. We don't stand a chance against you. Yeah, you're wicked powerful. Oh, please, Surge. Can't you tell us more about your Pokemon and how you got so strong? We want to be like you too. Ha ha ha. Well, I'll tell you, kids. Exercise your body by pushing yourself a little harder every day. Make sure you and your Pokemon are both taking your vitamins and getting a good night's sleep every night. And remember, it's real important that you always eat your meats and your veggies. That's the way to do it, kids. Good luck. Like every other gym bro tells you, but they're all on steads. Did you hear that? You can't be strong like Sturge. Come on, let's go. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I think I have some vitamins at home. I think we can go take them right away. They just ignored the fact that Team Rocket had just stood here. Lieutenant Surge, well, if it isn't my favourite little Rocket Man, how are you? Not scared, lifeless. from old Lance's paranoid new crime fighting measures, I hope. Anyway, I take it you brought the regular goodies. Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, this grunt here has brought a particularly strong yield straight from the top chemists, as promised, Surge. Well, I'll be. You guys are really something. Let's have it then, little buddy. Jake delivered the steroids to Lieutenant Surge. Now, Surge, the Pokemon, if you'd be so kind. Oh yeah, that's right, the Johto beasts. Right, yeah. I had my guys stack them in crates and hide them somewhere aboard the ship. Don't worry one bit about getting yourselves aboard. The doorman has to be my folks too. They'll let you in. As long as you don't, I'll drop them a word. That sound alright? So you're telling me the crates are still aboard the ship? You couldn't have done us a courtesy of carrying them on land? Now, Proton, easy. Do you know how heavy those damn things are? If I was to carry those all by myself, my whole back would snap in half, I'll tell you. Anyway, don't get all worked up just yet. You gotta look at the things from the bright side. I don't know if you heard, but they're throwing this exclusive party right on board tonight. Rumour has it some powerful political figures might even be attending, so if you're lucky, you might end up in some quite exciting company. How's that? Yes, going out to party with government officials is just what we Rockets should be doing right now, isn't it? Well, I don't suppose we've got much choice. Let's get going, Grunt. No use sitting being bummed out about it. Can I battle any of these geezers? Managed to pilot a plane being 7 feet tall. That will wrap up today's episode. We have delivered a package to Lieutenant Surge, and we did a couple of side quests, and we started another one with the fishing guru. The team is rapidly evolving as we try our best, little best, to try and get this Gyarados. I might grind a bit off stream and just do a bit of switch training, but I'll save that for another episode. If you see me come back and we've got a Gyarados, then I think it's only fitting that we do it just before the SSN. But we will save that for the next episode of Fuggery, and I'll see you there. Woo!